Hi everyone, this is Sidraxis, your MIT coordinator for the CSL. I'm here to bring you a first-person strategic commentary of the ace match for the MIT versus Princeton CSL match. Playing for MIT is Hyung-Soo Kim, and he is a Zerg player. Playing for Princeton is Daniel Huang, also known as the Street. And a couple of announcements before we get started. I'd like to apologize for not being able to provide the live commentary view. We had some technical difficulties in capturing the video during this particular match, and also just for not having our replay package up earlier. The MIT team is working on bringing our viewers better enhanced replay files that will incorporate both views from the observer and the first person view, as well as streaming data from BW chart and camera views of the player's facial expression and keyboard strokes. And so onto the game. This is going to be ZVT on Blue Storm 1.2. The Terran player from Princeton is a D+ player, and Striker is C+. So I think there's going to be some I think Hyung-Soo is gonna go into this game with a lot more confidence and more desire to play a safe build, because he knows that the longer this game drags on, the more advantage he's going to have from just having better game mechanics and evaluating the game state better. The Street, on the other hand, is going to be more encouraged to play cheese, play risky, perhaps build an early tactical advantage in hopes that he's able to use that to nullify all of the strategic advantage that the Striker is going to be bringing up. And you can see here that he just placed an engineering bay on. He's harassing the natural. The Zerg player has usually two choices. He's going to take 2 drones up to the natural, just because he knows that any decent player is going to be there to harass him, and he can either place the hatchery next to his natural or place it at his min only. And here Striker's decided to place it at his natural. And I guess the critical thing is to make sure that the pool does come down on time despite being harassed. As long as that happens, the Zerg player doesn't really fall behind too much. So he has a pool down now, and a hatchery at 12, a pool at 11, and then you can see here he's going to lose his scout. The Street still has his scout, so he's going to be carefully observing what Striker's going to be doing for the next couple of minutes. So I think Striker right now is at 13, and he is going to proceed to go up there and build another hatchery. So we have 12 hatch, 11 pool. It looks like 13 hatch coming down here, and so he's going to be. It looks like he's also doing a 12 extractor. That's a bit early for a standard build, but Striker knows that he has a little bit of leeway in this, just going into this game. He might get that gas early to surprise the Street with something, but it looks to me like right now that he will just be playing a relatively standard 3 hatch muta into lurker tech. So that Overlord up there is gonna watch for fast expand and any pushes that the Street's gonna come out with Marines. And you can just see on the mini map that Striker likes to go between the mini map states, and by disabling terrain you can really get a clearer view of where the enemy's position is on the map, as well as a clear view of where the neutral units, the critters, are. They will appear in yellow. So he's going to deny an SCV scout here. Well done. And he needs to make sure that those SCVs aren't going to come in once the lair is built, because then you're gonna have to leave the Terran player guessing if you're going to put down Spire or go early lurker tech. Striker, on the other hand, is going to come in and check for fast expand, see if he can get in, and that will be no. The Street's going to have Marines blocking there, and a free scout here by the Street. Striker was just a little bit too late in getting those lings to attack that damaged SCV there. He's putting down his extractor at 22, and here you can see he's going to be building sunkens just to in weary that the street's going to be coming in with Marines on a push here. And so you can see at this point Stryker has got his lair up, and another free scout for the street. This is a bit careless on Stryker's part, but he is also going to come in here with a scout. So the lair is now done. He's going to put down a tech structure, most likely spire, but that's going to be seen by the street, but from his SCV there. And here the street comes in with two vultures, and Stryker is going to collect his drones, bring them to that overlord, and attempt to trap. It looks like he's attempting to trap one of the vultures here, and I think he's going to get that. That vulture has gone down, and he needs to deal with one more. You might have noticed that the map screen, the menu screen, is coming up quite often during this game, and that's because Stryker is not playing on his own keyboard, and so there are times when he's trying to get to his first hotkey, but instead he presses F1 and brings up that screen. So during a lot of micro-intensive situations in this game, Stryker is going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage from those plays. He has relocated all of his drones to the natural, but here you can see the street is using P micro to keep momentum on his vulture while he's attacking. It's important for the vulture not to decelerate in order for those zerglings not to be able to catch up. And he's going to harass the mineral line at the natural. Stryker is going to bring all of his drones back to his main, and he needs to come up with solutions here soon before he loses any more drones. I think that SCV is going to die. It's going to get trapped. Yes, and at this point, I think the street seems to be on top, and we see wraiths now. I think here the overlords are in danger here. Stryker doesn't have any anti-air units, and the street is now pushing out with Marines. So Stryker needs to get those sunken colonies down ASAP. Here he goes. He's gonna drop 2 more sunkens. He needs to get hydralisks as well to protect those overlords, which do not have speed yet. I don't even think he's going to consider getting speed at this point, because he's so low on minerals, so low on drone count right now. And so one or two hydralisks plus maybe 1 or 2 mutas will be enough to fend off those 2 wraiths from killing any more overlords. But the greater problem right now is probably right up the ramp from his natural. Those Marines are just going to come in soon, and they're gonna break the sunkens. And I think so the street has a clear vision on Stryker's natural right now, so he knows whether or not he's going to be able to break that sunken. And just from the fact that he's not moving in right now, I think his Marine count is still currently too low, and more Marines may be on the way. And so Stryker needs to be able to handle that Marine medic push very soon. So he's gathering up his units at his natural right now, and so Stryker he's out of his supply cap, so he's going to be able to build some minerals. Losing 1 or 2 overlords there has really set him behind, I think. At this point, you can see that the street has a tremendous tactical advantage. I can't really tell much about his macro management right now. Judging that he's a D+ player, and it seems that a lot of his actions right now are focused on the micro aspect. He might be behind strategically, even after that vulture harass. And so I think Stryker is getting ready to roll out with a couple of mutas. He needs to check in front of his base to make sure that those Marines aren't going to be able to push in if he goes ahead with that muta micro. And that is a considerably large group of Marines there. He's going to need to hold those mutas back.